Hello? Hey, there it goes. Hello! Welcome in. Theron, Casual, good to see you guys. We're gonna be experimenting today. You played more Pen Pals today. It's a good level. It's a dumb idea for a level that just happened to work out. Alright, so I had a dumb level idea a while back that just doesn't quite work. Let's see. So the general idea is animals roll through out the left and come over on the right. And so it's portals. I know, isn't it? You know what? He got better as the stream went on. He started remembering. He figured it out at the end. So this is a dumb level idea, but I'm really attached to it because it's like, it would be technically interesting if I got it working, but it has issues. Like, it looks okay for now until did you see that? What just happened there? What was that? What was any of that? There's some issues because I'm technically having to maintain 2 of the animal, and then one of them doesn't exist, but it kind of does for the purposes of physics, and then I have to watch for collisions on both of them. It's really ugly. And also, you get things where, like, one animal can, like, slowly slide further and further. It's very weird. But there was something I thought of, like, late last night. I was like, ooh, I need to see if this is a thing that exists. And so I searched for the term that popped into my head, and it does exist, and I just have to see how it exists. So what that is, let's have a pig here and a sheep. Constraints. I need to look into custom constraints. Okay, position constraint, which is what I would want for if I would want, like, let's call this test sheep to be the copy of some other animal, which, you know what, let's make it a sheep so that we're clear. Test sheep left, test sheep right. They're not even on the right layer. We're not going to worry about that exactly. We just need physics to work. We just need that when one of them is pushed to the left, they're both pushed to the left. So we're going to say that right sheep is going to use left sheep. Let's say Y's. Oh. I don't know what that. Okay, activate. Okay, so now when I move this one, the other one moves, and I can't move this one at all. Okay, so that may not do what I want. We're gonna see. So right now, if I move the left one, the right one should move, which is good, but I want it so that if I'm, oh yeah, that's not what I want at all. Oh, no, come on now. You know what I want, engine. Too bad. Don't worry about it. Okay, can I constrain them to each other? Is that gonna infinite loop things? Probably. It probably is. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I want them to be bound to... Okay. That... See, I don't feel like this is exactly what I want. I don't know. I'm just getting the feeling that this is not what I want. I feel like they're just like slightly too... They look like they're about to go critical. This is the new emote. This is for when you're feeling sleepy but about to explode. All right, Unity. What I really want is for this to be a single object with two disjointed colliders. Two colliders on one object. Or something. Like, is that something I can do? Vibra sheep. Separate physics layers. That's not what I want. Yeah. I mean, that's going to be a fun thing to avoid, like the triple combine basically, except with more steps. Boy, he's a wiggling. He is a wiggling. Unity. Disjointed collider? No. It's like I could do like a spring joint or something, but then it's not accurate anymore. I feel like if an object can have like a really wacky collider with a polygon, then it should be able to... All right, remove that. Remove that. Add another circle collider. Offset it. No, I can't see anything happening there. How big is this one? 1.9. There we go. Okay, what does this do? What does this do now? I have two circle colliders on one object. Is it going to yell at me? Hasn't yelled at me yet. Well, hold on now. That wiggled a little bit, right? Yeah, that's pushing the left one. And it can, okay, and it can go through that right one. I see, it's, okay. I don't feel like this is supposed to be how it works, but it's something. There are two of them. Oh, there are two of them. You can kind of see the green line of the collider there. Okay. And if I were to, like, wiggle this around... Yeah, it wiggles the other one. Now, one thing that's weird is that it's no longer rotating. Don't worry about all those T's. They're unrelated. That was from an experiment a while back. Okay, the sheep is no longer rotating. Which is weird. But I get it. Because if it's got... It's effectively a capsule now with a hollow center. And the capsule's not going to rotate unless the whole thing comes up with it, right? In fact, if we were to take this, move it up a little bit here, such that could we get it to can I get it to want to roll? You know what I need? I need to put a graphic on this other collider somehow. Can I add another sprite renderer? That would probably not work. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do that. But I can add a child object. You know what? Yes. Delete that. Get some performance improvement out of that. Okay, I can add a child object. Hey, Mantis. These guys freeze on contact. I mean, not... Well, actually, they zero out their momentum when they merge. Yes, that is a thing that happens. Okay, where did I put this other collider? I put, let's say, seven units to the right. No, let's say 6. So what we're going to do here is add a sprite renderer. Also 6 units over. And we're gonna give it the sheep art. The new sheep art. The better sheep art. Bring out the good sheep art for our guests. Okay. So now we can see them. So they're paired. That's good. So now we're getting null references because I removed that canvas. Don't worry about it. Okay, so what if I take this sheep and I... Yeah, it does rotate then. See, that's not... So it is basically a big capsule, which is not great. That's what you get for having the double collider then. It can no longer roll. It can no longer have angular momentum. That's not super cool. That kind of defeats the purpose of letting things roll through to the other side.
I'd like to formally report harassment in the PALS community. People keep knocking me out of leaderboards. Please make them stop. This one dad in particular seems to be the ringleader.
Some dad is doing it. Ugh. The nerve. Unbelievable. Remove all these old references to the Twitch chat system real quick. That's starting to throw exceptions at me. Just comment them out for now, it's fine. Welcome in, GQ. Yeah, it's another 8,000 score. Oh, actually, while we're at that, this is the wrong level for it, but Let me just jump into a real level. Save, sure.
I have been here a while, it seems.
Day, welcome in. Congratulations on and thank you for 39 months. Day, that's almost a year. This is a work in progress that you guys might enjoy. It's the leaderboard view that you can view per level and see your specific placement, which is fun. Can't believe Allie outranked me on level 1. The nerve. So you get a little bit of highlighting, and if you're not on the top 15, it just shows you the top 14 followed by you. That's a little 1.2 feature preview for you. How many 8,000s do we actually have? 1, 2, 3. That's it. There are 3 8,000 scores. That's something. Globally, only 3 times have we hit 8,000. 9,000. I think 9,000 is going to get skipped. I'm sure he's very appreciative. The race to 10K. Summoning Salt presents. So yeah, there's that. That's fun. Ah, these sheep. Okay, so there are lots of different ways that people have done portals, like portal tutorials for Unity about, hey, look, here's a way that you can make it so that, oh, and it makes a clone over on the other portal, and then when you exit, it gets rid of the original, and then it can do it back the other way. Cool. However, none of those require dealing with physics forces coming from both sides. I think that's where things start to break down. Where I'm wanting to actually treat it as one entity. And this is the closest we've gotten so far. This is pretty good. We could lock rotation. It's not great, but it's doable. But because it only has a single rigid body, as an object, the effect is that its center of mass is right here, which is not great. You have an idea? I'm listening. The ones still on the table are, I want to consider things like, I still want to think about pinball mechanics. The rules are, and this is maybe not a super useful rule, but the rule is it has to be this game area, and the placer is still the placer, and there's no additional controls. Magnetic physics, like repel. Ooh. Things repel one another. That could be fun. That actually could be very interesting if you had, for instance, I don't know, would you do polarity? Yeah, GQ has brought up explosives in the game, which we toyed around with that in a previous stream, wherein anytime any animals merged, the result was a small explosion, which was fun, and it could space program in a fun way. But, you know, it's like, it's all right. But GQ is thinking, like, actually just add dedicated bombs into the field occasionally, which I like. Let's see here. Yeah, new things that get dropped is a trick in of itself. Not out of the question. Ah! Let's see. Magnetic. Magnets. So the way I figure it, we either go everything repels everything. Pebble Jam. Oh, Pebble Game, maybe. I did think about a size mechanic, kind of like a funhouse mirror kind of thing, wherein animals are smaller near one area, larger near another area. I started thinking about it in like the actual making it happen is not crazy hard or anything. It's just making it look good is the tricky part there. But again, not out of the question. So I got a new toy. Oh, it is in fact called Pebble Jam. Well, there you go. I got a new toy to play around with tonight. This is a MIDI controller. An entire olive. Man, you're telling me a whole olive made this fan? This was kind of a little cheap electronic, so I don't know about the actual quality of it, but it does work. So this converts the MIDI signal that my piano can spit out, and I can use that to control, for instance, audio tracker programs. And I've been starting to learn one. I actually had this installed already, and I don't remember playing around with it at all. I think I was trying to figure out how to make this work as an alternate for Beepbox, and it went poorly. So now this one is gonna be better. I might have to restart it once I plug this in. We'll see. Magnets. Because you could do it two different ways. You could have it. Let's try that again. You could have polarities like left side, right side of each animal has a north-south polarity, and it, attracts that specific bit. You could have it stronger depending on the distance. Like an actual electromagnetic field force calculation. That could be fun. Okay. Take in D drive, because these are big files. Okay. There we go. There it is. So this is not much to look at, actually. There we go. That'll probably be better. This is probably the best sound I've ever been able to get out of my piano into the computer. Nope, is that gonna work? Let's find out. Fingers crossed. I might have to turn the software on and off again. That is one annoying thing, is that it seems like it requires this to be already plugged in when I start the software. Start, load the drive again. Loading. turn on MIDI. There it is. And also there was something about low latency. We'll see if that holds. All right, we'll see if that works. So this does similar things to Beatbox. But it is since I can use the MIDI controller, I can make rhythms a lot simpler, which is to say I can input them easier than I could with Beatbox. I can record it straight from the piano and then change the voicing. And also I can include note velocity. So this is really hard and cumbersome to do in Beatbox. But with a MIDI controller, it's trivial. So I can just... I can go loud or quiet. That's what I'm getting across there. Which lets you can do some really good stuff with that. Now, I haven't played around with actually making any songs with this, but I know that is one of the things that some people have been requesting is just it's the same song over and over. Could we maybe have different songs? And maybe we could. Let's do nylon guitar. Like, that sounds decent. Is there a harp? There is a harp. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just like doing trills, and it sounds so much better than anything I've been able to do in Beatbox. The thing is, that kind of speed, you're probably not going to be able to capture that, like, unless you go like really like 1/64th note. Well, that is capturing. How does that actually sound? Okay. Yeah, if you record it like 1/64th, you could actually make that work. Do we want to try and make something? What was the So one thing that would be different on this is you actually have to pay attention to time. Because you actually have to line up with the actual speed, the tempo. So you'd want to use tap BPM. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 136. About 136. And then you'd probably want to get a click track going. Can we do that? How do we do that? Plus, okay, beat baseline. Sure. Oh, there's metronome. Time signature. Make it 3/4. There you go. And then you just go from there. So let's see. Let's see if this works. Let's see. What did that net us here? Oh, see, look at this. This is not quite where I wanted it. And I think that's the delay. So you'd have to go in and then clean this up a little bit. Whoop. You have to do a little bit of cleaning. How do you select? This is how you select? Okay. And could I then move? Okay, that metronome. Yeah. So really, I'd only need da 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 da. No, control. Okay, so lots of learning new software stuff. Whoops, I opened Visual Studio. Cool, close it, please. Dun, 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 dun. Whoops, I opened Windows thing. So how do you... Oh, I guess I would just scoot everything to the front, huh? Now, how would I do that? How would I move these? How do I move them, though? Right click? No, middle click? Left arrow? All right, moments ago, I was able to select multiple things. I probably got the wrong tool selected. Eraser tool. What is this? Select mode, draw mode. So if I do select mode and then draw mode, nope, not that. How do I just, all right, draw mode. Yeah, sure, draw. Let's draw. It's not drawing anymore. I have no idea. Wait, this is draw. What is this? That's erase mode. Okay. Ah, there we go. I moved it. So you would do that, that. Okay. This does feel a little bit simpler than, say, Beatbox. Okay, and there's our loop right here. And so we can then duplicate it. Yep. And then start another one, which we could do either from recording or from just rewriting what we've already got here. So we would copy, I guess, and then go in here and nope. So this was something I was going to work on for a song in it, but then I just couldn't find a good use for it. Let's see. Maybe a better instrumentation would also be nice. Bright piano? Oh, actually, yes. So, all right, problems I'm noticing now with this is that with recording, you get the note velocity and it's pronounced. Like, if you're just playing live, it doesn't feel like note velocity. Like, I don't think in my piano I could get a note this quiet. So is there an easy way then to, can I adjust all of these? What are these different buttons? What do these buttons do? Ah, yes. I can just set them all to 100. Okay, that's something. So then we would take these notes, we would copy them. There is no copy apparently. Well, cool. Are we sure there's no copy? There has to be, right? There it is. There it is. Okay. I just didn't have the piano rolled to the right spot. Misplay. Did you drop a?
I made a mistake.
Did you drop a mouse where you weren't supposed to?
It was a dog.
It was a dog.
I thought it was gonna merge up with the dog I dropped it on top of.
Oh no, it didn't.
It ended my game.
I'm sorry about that.
That's why I said shoot.
So it didn't go well. Didn't go well. Okay, so this, you know what? This is a pretty good tool so far. I don't know if it's gonna completely replace Beatbox for what I do, but Oop. But it's like, it's, you know, can I, whoops. I was wondering if there was a way to just like control move, but I don't think so. I think you just have to, okay, yeah, you just have to kind of deal with it. Go to a panic tempo when the animals got to a certain, that is not out of the question, GQ. That is a silly feature, and I kind of like it. What I could do is, whenever an animal is... what you would want is to look for animals who are in bounds, but more than 50% out of bounds. And I guess count that, like count the number. Some kind of Dabble Worlds ripoff. Dabble Worlds has music. What about now? Like you could maybe have some kind of timer, so that whenever you have an animal that is touching out of bounds, the timer starts going up to a certain maximum of like 2 seconds. And then whenever you don't have any, the timer goes down back to normal, back to 0 seconds. And whenever that timer is at its maximum, like when it hits maximum, you switch the speed up on the music. And when it hits minimum, you switch it back down to normal speed. And that way you don't have it like constantly switching. It would make the game very silly. It would. And I'm pretty sure, like, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that you can control the speed. So let's see here. So you do like volume, pitch. Oh, maybe not. Hang on. Priority, volume, pitch. But that's just the. Oh wait, use this to slow down or speed. Oh, man. Okay. Yes, but apparently there's got to be a way around that. It looks like it's possible to pitch it up to make the music play faster, but it also plays it in a higher pitch, which is not cool. I would prefer it to, let's see, Unity speed up audio clip without, is there a way to do it without pitch change? Let's see here. Audio mixer, pitch bend, okay. Okay. Ugh. Alright, so that's doable. So basically you have to pass the audio through a special mixer, and then whenever you speed up the music, you have to make sure to bring the pitch down the same amount as a ratio to make it so that it balances out. But that would be interesting. I would kind of enjoy that. I'm putting that on the list of interesting ideas for features. Can we hear what it would sound like? Yes, because I have Audacity here. And Audacity will do it for you. Audacity will let you speed up without affecting the pitch. Import. Level theme. Here we go. Okay. Regular. Let's just do it for a portion of this. After about 15 seconds. Change speed. Nope. Nope. Change tempo. There we go. Without affecting pitch. Let's bump it up by 50%. Let's see what happens. The audacity. All right, so you're playing, you're getting a little bit close to the top. Uh-oh. And then... too fast. Too fast. Let's see, you would do, I guess, not 50%. Maybe closer to 20%. It still feels very fast. Man, it doesn't take much. All right, 10%. 10%. See, that'd be more reasonable. But still, I feel like that's almost too fast. Actually, this is making me wonder. Those all sound the same to me. This is making me wonder, how much does Mario up the time, up the speed of a song? And that's something we can actually just test. Let's see here. Documents. No, would it be where would it? Yeah, there we go. Here. Let's do this. This is purely for the sake of, I'm just really interested in how in the world does regular old Mario do this? What is there a fast forward button? No. Don't have my controller plugged in right now. Suddenly Mario stream. This is just, you know what? We're just learning together right here. All right, I have to unplug something to make this work. I'm gonna unplug the piano. dear. Let's try again. Try again. You only know Dabble Worlds. I mean, that makes sense. All right, I'm bringing up Audacity. And we're just gonna do some testing here. All right, line in. Oop, hang on, gotta deal with this guy. Okay, line in. Use voice meter output. Is this it? No, that is not. That's giving me nothing. Voice meter output VB audio. No. You know what? Let's just use tap BPM again. This is less exact. Here we go. Oh wait, restart. Boom, 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 boom. I'm seeing 134. Maybe 135. Yeah, 134 looks right. All right. Now, is there a way to fast forward here? I don't do this enough to actually know. I would want to do no, not set input hotkeys. Shift equals no numpad 0. Okay, here we go. Let's tap some BPM again. So 134. Looks like 158. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, 158. Okay. 158 from 134 is not crazy. 158 for 134 is about an 18% increase. That's noteworthy. That's a pretty minor thing to learn there, but we learned some information there about exactly how much Mario speeds up the music when you're getting down to the wire. We need to actually save this, don't we? We'll just call it Waltz. Let's see. Oh, we messed that note up there. I want A and C. There we go. So yeah, this is not too bad, really. Like I'm kind of digging this as far as the interface goes. It's quite nice. No, delete that one. And then write that. Bum, bum, bum. There you go. There's your thing. Into the beatbox era. Maybe. This feels much more feature complete is the thing. All right, save it. And then I have to reopen it. That is one thing, is that I feel like the main reason I'm wanting to use it is because of how easy it is to input using the piano. Because like it's way easier. Hey, thank you for the follow there. I just saw that. I appreciate that. Let's see, because we can do a lot of fun. Like we could take this, like after recording in piano, we could immediately go in and say, now we're just gonna say that no, the whole thing is played on a vibraphone instead. Which is pretty nice over traditional recording. Now, you don't get as much of the specific Yoshi's Island vibe. Oh, Yoshi's Island. Oh, no. There's a voice in here for that. You'd want Music Box, right? Does this have a Music Box? Oh, come on. Every voice kit has a Music Box, right? Maybe not. Chimes, Dulcimer. Oh, Music Box. There it is. Oh, but you'd wanna pitch that down a bit. That's the one. New slots for Doopster emotes. It's just gonna GQ's just gonna have 10 Doopster emotes. That's the opening. Put it in Pin Pals. Perfect. It's live. The Doopu Lurk. It's real. Welcome in, Mac. Let's see what else. Let's see, vibraphone is really good though. Oh, it's a little bit. It feels a little bit. I don't know. More piercing. Music Box can be good. Marimba should be a little bit more hollow. Yeah, there it is. Hudson's here to get dabbled on. Hudson, this is LMMS. LMMS. It is kind of like I keep comparing it to Beatbox, and they do very similar things. It is very much Beatbox-esque, but the nice thing is this does much more easily interface with my keyboard now that I have a USB MIDI controller at my disposal. It also makes it a little bit easier for uploading custom sound fonts that I find. The overall interface seems a lot more intuitive as far as like drag on selections and move them around. I really like that. So it's been very fun to play around with. And like whenever previously when I was recording music off of my keyboard, I had two ways of doing it, and both of them sucked. One was this thing has a 3.5 millimeter output that I can plug into my computer, but you get there's a terrible sound quality with that. The beatbox interface is the worst part. It really is, unfortunately. The other way, which was equally bad, was just holding my microphone up to the speakers. And both of them, they both got about the same terrible quality in audio. But now, with a MIDI controller, I can, instead of sending audio signals, I can just send MIDI signals, which are just commands of, I am now playing a C sharp at volume 123%. I have now released that button, etc. It's like comparing typing with a keyboard versus writing something out and holding it to your webcam for OCR software to deal with. That's the best analogy I can give. But yeah, this makes it really easy to just actually record audio. It does sound a lot better, yeah. I'm really digging it. So let's see here. We can remove this and then add a new. How do I add a new what is this called? How do I add a new track? How do I add a new track though? Because that's what I want to do here, is just add a new instrument track, not a beat/bassline track. New track. View song editor. I mean, yes, but create new project. No. Chief Keef beat. Perfect. Tropical. Oh yeah. No. If you want to do tropical, there's only one instrument that you ever need. It's called a steel drum. Let's see here. I can sort by name. I can sort by name. Oop. That's it. It's the actually that's the same. Weirdly enough, the SNES sound chip has steel drum as an instrument for the SMW sound font, and that's what it uses for most of its melodies. Steel drum, marimba, some trumpet, Under the Sea. Let's see. No, I keep mixing it with Lion King now. The same brass sample is used everywhere? Probably. Make a sea shanty. Okay, accordion. Give me the accordion. Actually, you know what? You know what really spawned this entire spiral towards getting this chord? I think it was specifically the fact that Al was playing Dredge, and he went up to a shop, and there was this really, really good accordion song going on. I was like, oh, I wish I could do that. And I pulled out my accordion and I actually started playing around on it that afternoon for a little bit. And I was like, oh man, I wonder if I can get anything like this for my new game that I'm going to be working on. And I pulled out the microphone and I played a few notes in, and then I listened back and I was like, oh no, it's crap. It sounds like crap. Anyway, that's it. That's probably what caused this whole thing. Can I... Alright, here's something. Can I tell it to not use... I can tell it to not use velocity. Maybe? Ugh, too loud. 64. Okay, that tells it to ignore volume. What a relatable feeling. Dupu gets me on a spiritual level. Let's see. Let's mix in some weird chords. Hang on, let's mix in some weird chords. You can't just do the traditional 4 chords. You'll usually do. That's too vanilla here. We're gonna mix it up a bit, and also we're gonna just pump this up a little bit and transpose off. No, actually D works pretty well with A minor. What would work? What would be the weirdest chord from A minor? E flat. Oh no. Oh no. A minor to B flat. That is I just heard it. I just heard it. It's Danny Elfman. It's Danny Elfman. Every chord has been done before. Okay. First, just plain A minor to B flat. Here's what it is. It's Nightmare Before Christmas. That's what that chord progression is. Hey, Green. I've not. It's on my wish list. I want to check it out at some point. Yeah, that was, yeah. I was saying, I was like, wait a second. Accordion, A minor to B flat major. I know that chord progression on that instrumentation. Yeah. It's exactly what it was. Danny Elfman doesn't own those chords. Danny Elfman owns. Let's see. This is what Danny Elfman owns. Let's see. What about? Can we make this? It would be like. Danny Elfman will find you. I need way more drums going on, and then a bump, 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 and then a meedly me. Bassoon. Ooh. Well. There's something there. Get a fiddle out. I've never ever in my life heard a good synthesized fiddle. It's the bad toupee thing. You never see a good toupee because you don't see it as a toupee. I've never noticed that I was seeing a good synthesized violin or fiddle. It's a complex instrument that is not easy to reproduce with just a note starts, note ends kind of thing. Let's see. Here we go. Violin. It almost sounds brassy. Yeah. Now, exception, plucked strings. Plucked strings are actually pretty good. They probably do have a mandolin. Oh, well, no. Mandolin's just gonna be like a it's gonna be something guitar-y though. Give me it's like a steel guitar maybe. The sound font was Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger. There we go. Steel guitar maybe might sound. You can make a guitar sound mandolin-y. Mandolin's weirdness as an instrument is the double strings. It's not like it's uncommon. I won't say it's a rarity, but there are not a lot of instruments that do the double string thing. The dulcimer I have does a double string, a single string, and a single string, tuned to D, A, D. It's a very dad instrument. But that's the only other one I've got that does double strings at all, and that's a weird one because it mixes some double strings and some single strings. Very strange. Let's see here. Jazz guitar. I don't know. I can see doing something with that. Finger bass. String section. That sounds like a disaster. If you hide that under enough stuff, it'll probably sound convincing enough. Like if there's enough instruments going on, yeah, sure, it's a string section. Why not? Where are we do concertina? Ooh, I don't like the cutoff on that. It sounds decent until you actually release a note. The release sounds pretty bad. So yeah, we were talking about sea shanties. Sea shanties. Bagpipe. Bagpipes. Sounds like my bagpipes. That's built into it. Yeah, you gotta layer that pretty well. Yeah, if you play it as a bagpipe, long droned bass lines that do not change. Oh wow, and it cuts out after a while. Bagpipes aren't supposed to do that. Bagpipes are not supposed to cut out. Hence, that's the whole point of the bladder. Hey, casual. Yeah, it's not beatbox. I'm trying some new stuff out. It says LMMS. It's got a very nice interface, and I can actually work it with my piano, which is pretty sweet. I'm scared. It's basically beatbox with a little bit of prettiness to it. LMMS. I don't actually know what that stands for. So let's see. We were looking at accordion. Okay, so I want the main. All right, I'm gonna look up what LMMS is. It stands for. Come on, show me an about page. No. Linux Multimedia Studio. Linux Multimedia Studio. But then they moved off of Linux, so they're available on many platforms. So I guess they just changed it to LMMS. Good enough. So one thread I'm trying to hold in all the music for Pen Pals is the motif, the musical motif of actually basically that. The main level music is of course but then the title screen is I don't remember how it goes after that. But yeah, that's the motif is. So you would want to do something like that. No, that's not where you want to go. Oh no. I can't escape. So every song, not necessarily every song, but that would probably be my kind of way of tying the songs to each other. If we start with what am I gonna go after A minor? Oh, that's awful. I want something. I want more punch. Maybe. I'm toying with the idea of having basically like a bunch of songs that aren't necessarily tied to specific levels, but maybe every level has a default, but you can override it. Like maybe on the side there's like a music control button, and you can open that and you can select like a song to switch to, or maybe it can just like, I don't know, playlist style do things. Well, I don't want to take advantage of your musical talents, Casual. This feels like a different world because it's a commercial product that, has made roughly no money, but still, it is a real world thing out there. Reed organ, maybe. No, I think we can do accordion. Feels not like a full. The sound doesn't feel quite full enough to me. I don't know if that. I'm having trouble finding the words I want to express what I'm not hearing here. Harmonica? Nope. Oh, and that's an awful release. the melody is not really going much anywhere. I need to immediately shift, right? No, rule of threes. We can just go somewhere. I can't get Sally's song out of my head. It started. We've started out working on a waltz, and then we kind of switched over to a sea shanty. Maybe we should make it a waltz. Oop. That's just overcooked. Oh, wait, hang on. What? E. No, okay. Yep. Let's save the B flat. Let's save the B flat for kind of a kicker. So we want something that blends well with a D. Oh, actually, you know what? E over F major has some kick to it. Okay, so start with E minor. Maybe second time through we do that? So first time through is played it straight. Something close to that. You forget. But here I am. Okay, so we'll do it in threes. We're gonna save current project, start a new project. Get the BPM tapper out again because I cannot figure out BPM on my own. Okay, that's about 120. So bring that down to 120. Time signature down to 3. Make a new track. Nope. Make a new track. Use the thing in the storage. This one right here. Give it the accordion voice. That's acoustic bass. That's not what I want. Accordion. And then you just double click one of these. Turn on the metronome. We aren't so different, you and I. Okay, why is it? Oh, because I gotta actually tell it to enable that. You know what? So does this one. Velocity, leave it at whatever, it's fine. A minor? A minor is like easy minor, and that's why I use it, is because I can't be bothered to use sharps and flats. So I just stick with A minor. Alright, so we're going to turn metronome on and see what we get. Okay, that was awful already. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna fix some of these. Can already taste the rum. So let's zoom out, take all notes and move them to the start. 1, 2, 2. Okay. Why does it sound jazzy now? What did I do wrong on this? Two, three, one. 2, 3, 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. 2 and 3. I don't know what happened here. All right, but we are, yeah, this is about what we want. How do I scroll? Ah, shift scroll, nice. Honestly, that I'm okay with that little mistake note there, because you can use that as like a little trill. You can see how it's like a step behind consistently. That is, I think, just the delay on the MIDI controller. Oh, yeah, definitely. I keep wanting to pan with middle mouse, which is probably not gonna be doing me any favors. All right. Kept getting slant. Ah, see, that'll do it. That'll do it. Okay, so let's play with it once to figure out these chords that we want. Is that where we go crazy? Is that where we go crazy? Okay, something like that. Crazy. If I start over here and then I do record with, let's see, end at 8. The end of 8, so I want the end of 16, effectively. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's not where I want it. But I guess all I need is like the starter things to copy, right? Because then I can just take these and just scoot them all the way back over here to the beginning of the song. And then get them to the right shape. Let's see. So we want this one here to be a little bit. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Move these over here. And yeah, we'll just delete these here. That's true. Well, if I used anything other than a piano to input the notes, then I would not. Shorten that, and nope. Move this over and move these over. I'm learning. Okay. F, G. I mean, I assume so. It does sound a little bit better when it's layered. So one trick I've been enjoying to get a little bit more longevity out of each song is just overlay a ton of instruments on both a section and maybe a bridge, or B section, you know, something like that. and then basically loop the song over a second time, but with a different subset of the instruments, and then it's kind of like making the song longer. Oh, I don't like that the paste always happens at the beginning of the section. I guess that wouldn't be as much of a problem if I wasn't doing such long sections. All right, that should be that. And then repeat the first block of 4. Here's one thing I like that I'm really enjoying over Beatbox is my sections don't have to be all of them 2 measures long. I can make one section 8 measures long, one of them 16, one of them 2 sections long, and mix and match accordingly, which is pretty nice. Oop, that doesn't sound right. Oh yeah, because this is going to be the B flat. That's going to be D. And that's going to be an F. And then we go back to an A minor. Boo. 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 There we go. There's our loop. We'll call this one Shanty. Creative, I know. That shakes it up. And then I've had a lot of luck lately with doing B sections in very different keys. Well, you know, neighboring keys. Like for like if you're in the key of C, do a B section in E flat. And then shift back into C. Foul beast, because you see, because the chicken is a circle. So there's that. So let's make a new track. How do I make a new track? How do I make a new track? Sample track? No, not a sample track. Get rid of that. I want another instrument track. I want to clone this track. That'll work. I'll take that. That works for me. Okay, and now something that's not accordion. Sounds good, casual. I mean, this feels like a nice, like brassy. Like a. What did I choose there? That's tuba? That's tuba? Well. don't really like that tuba voicing very much. What does the French horn sound like? It's alright. The trumpet was okay on this pack, I think. Muted trumpet. There's something weird on the attack on that. Give me a regular trumpet. Get me a regular trumpet. That sounds very synthesized. I mean, it is, but I don't want it to sound synthesized. Flute. I'm doing something wrong. This is still accordion, right? That's got to be what's going on right now. That is what's going on. Okay, all these terrible things I've been hearing. Okay, now. That's better. Okay. I learned about how the software works. Now let's try the tuba. Yeah, it's a tuba. It's a tuba. I would like to play around with flute then. So how do I get this? Can I play it alongside? What is this button here? Record over while playing song. Okay, so I should be able to do that. So it would sound like. That's kind of loud now. I should have these tracks separated now that I think about it, so I can control the volume independently. Ocarina? Ugly attack, but it's there. Let's see here. Banjo. Clarinet. Turtle. No. Do you want to know who sent the snail? I have a pretty good idea who sent it, but I feel like I would be ruining the game if I shared my knowledge. No, it was. I think it was a Mary Poppins song. I don't know what it was. Oh, is that Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? Okay, then I have no idea. Clarinet is okay. What do we got? What do we got? Timpani bass. Oh. Eh. What would a how would a guitar sound in all this? It's all right. It's all right. Oh wait, hang on, wait. I almost bumped into Gerudo Desert there. See, for that you would probably want something a little bit more airy. Not sitar, but close. Yeah, that's a little bit too much. That's a pretty good voicing though. Boy, there's a lot of good stuff in here. Perfect. Ship it. Perfect. GQ's streaming. We're going to go over there. I was hoping that we would figure something out with the constraint stuff, but that did not go the way I was hoping. Like, it showed off some new and exciting possibilities, but ultimately what I want is two objects that will act independently but will lock in to each other's position. And doing that manually with just a script, it does some weird stuff. It does some weird not right stuff. So that was no good. All right, let's head over to GQ. He's working on upping his score back. He'll get there. And the thing is, if I can ever figure out how to do the that linking, the only thing I really want to use it for is as a small piece of the puzzle for building the portal system, which, I don't know, maybe that's shooting too high with too little, but we'll see. Everyone, thank you for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow with something. Maybe we'll go back to some video games for a bit while I continue working on new stuff for the update. Whenever that will happen. I have no idea how long it will be before I actually make an update. I'm not holding myself to any deadlines at all. Feels pretty good. And that's it. I just have to... I have so many windows open, I lost OBS. Yeah, I'm hoping to make something with that. I'm going to save it and kind of go back to it every once in a while to try and add to it. Ah, perfect then. All right, I'll see you guys over in GQ stream. Have a good night, everyone.